Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the classification of entrepreneurs, guys. So basically, you can classify entrepreneurs on multiple bases, guys. So here we are discussing on basis of their ideas. Okay. Sorry for that. Okay, so now let us go through. So the first type is nothing but innovative entrepreneur, guys. So from the first word only, you'll be saying, so he has big brain, so he will be identifying things, he'll be analyzing things, he can think of things, he's really clever in things, right? Yes, so those kind of people will be coming here, guys. Okay, so he is aggressive in experimentation. So basically, if he thinks of something, I want to implement it, he will be doing it, guys. So in that way, he's aggressive in that thing. Okay, so that might be a good thing only, but I'm saying he's aggressive in it. Like if he wants to do it, he will do it in that way, right? Okay, so sees the opportunity for introducing new things. Okay, so assume that something is missing in the society, he has identified. Okay, so he will be thinking that, okay, I want to add it, I want to start it. In that way, he'll be thinking like he want to do it. He's always positive in thinking, and he want to do many things in his life, right? Yes, similarly, clever in putting attractive possibilities into practice. So basically, sometimes you will be getting ideas, but implementing it might be something funny for you, right? Yes, so you will be thinking that, okay, this is not possible, this might not be possible, you'll be just giving it up, right? Yes, so sometimes we even face that issues, right? Yes, so he's never like that. He will be thinking of it, and he'll be understanding, and he'll be starting it, he'll implement it, right? So those type of people will be coming under this innovative entrepreneurs. Okay, so these are creators. Okay, yes, similarly, adaptive or imitative entrepreneurs. So I don't know how many of you understood the first word, but from the second word, you'll be saying what they are, guys. So basically, they imitate some others. So basically, assume that you started a company. I saw your company is really growing really good. So I thought, why not I shall also keep the same company, right? So this is not nothing bad in it, but it is just a copy of your idea. I'm using it, right? Yes. So these people come under the adaptive or imitating entrepreneurs. So ready to adopt a successful innovation initiated by others. So basically, they will be collecting the ideas from others. So I'm not saying directly a copy, but at least they will be taking the idea from others. So all of them will be coming under those adaptive or imitative entrepreneurs. Okay, so they will be using some limited techniques and technologies, and they'll also imitate them also. So imitate techniques and technologies much suitable to developing countries. So basically, whenever it is a developing country or a small country, adopting into new ideas might be a bit tough, right? Because there is a risk in it. But if it is already a developing, or sorry, if it is a popular and a successful idea, then there is a good chance that yours also might be success, right? Yes, so that is the reason why these adaptive or imitative entrepreneurs are commonly seen in developing countries, guys. Okay, so the third type is nothing but Fabian entrepreneurs, guys. So these are the individuals, those who do not show initiative, visualization and implementation of new ideas, have neither will to introduce new changes nor desires to adopt new methods. So they are a bit shy and lazy. So assume that your father or someone is running a company. Okay, yes, so automatically that company is yours, right? Indirectly you will be the boss someday, right? Yes, so in that way, if you got the job of the boss position or the CEO position or someone, you are not going to develop the company, you will just continue the company. So those people come under the Fabian entrepreneurs, guys. So basically, they do not think of new ideas, they are a bit shy, they are a bit scared inside, right? Yes, so they always think that let us continue, there is no issue, if we don't add it, there is no issue, right? So they'll be thinking in that way. Okay, so those come under here. Similarly, drone entrepreneurs. Okay, so these refusal to adopt and use opportunities to make changes in the production. So they may suffer losses but not change the production method. Okay, so assume that you are producing some particular commodity or product. Okay, so that commodity is costing you around 100 rupees, assuming that way, just for production. Okay, yes, so now some new technology came, and with using that you can manufacture a particular item just for 50 rupees, right? Yes, so indirectly you are getting some kind of reduction in your amount, right? Yes, so in this situation you need to change it, right? So you need to change your machinery and all those things to this, because that is going to save you a lot of money. I'm just saying you for a single product 100 rupees, and if you are manufacturing 10,000 products, and this amount is every product, if it is into 50, how much will be the value? Because it will be a lot, right? Yes, so that is the reason why you should adopt it. So if you are rejecting it, no, I don't want to, let it be, there will be no issues, In that way, if you are thinking, you come under the drone entrepreneur, guys. You are not seeking or you are not interested in changes, right? Yes. So I hope everyone got some basic idea about these types of entrepreneurs based on their ideology. So in the next lecture, we'll be discussing about the skills of an entrepreneur, guys. Okay. So skills are nothing but the competences. Okay. So these are also called as characteristics, guys. Okay. Yes. So let us meet in the next lecture and discuss about it. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching.